her brother said, "Yo, that's the kid whose dad cut my hair." That was Nina's brother's dad.
Oh, when the saints go marching in. Oh, when the saints go marching in.
It's a building that's meant so much to the city of New Orleans and all of its residents over the years, and our coverage of the NFL has brought us to it, Caesars Superdome. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the New York Giants and the New Orleans Saints. 5 weeks come and gone already, and we're off here at Week 6 on EA Sports. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. He stopped on the run back to the 27. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Again for the first time to Rachaad White. And maybe the rest of the game's going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Back now, pressure coming. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They go play action on first down. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he's not going to be able to add anything to that catch. So give him progress across midfield there to the opposing 46. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
Come on, come on. Go 80.
It's White on the give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Giants 43-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Let's go. Check.
Here's White again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
19 Tiger.
They'll work against the blitz. And they can't connect on the 3rd down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got 4th down. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
On fourth down, out comes the Saints field goal team and Blake Groupie. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they get 3 on their first series. Hope to build on that in the drives ahead.
I'm going to call that one a little tester, Kate. Kind of like a 5 to 8 foot putt. You really hope to make all of them, but you know, over the course of the season, you won't. In that case, it went right through.
It's Darius Slayton with the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw on first and 10. Completed over the middle. Get some space around midfield. The 30. Gets the 10. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Giants one up the opposing field goal. They start with 7 on their opening drive. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. And he pushes them up to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Saints to the line now. First and 10.
Here we go. 19 targets. Time on the 80. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
Working now from the gun. He fires one deep down the right sideline. That's grabbed inside the 30. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dumps. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know, Kate, so often they say that defense is just reactionary. They're just reacting to what the offense is doing. But I'll tell you what, when you got a defensive call like that, the right personnel, nickel coverage, right, the right defensive plan, it plays such a huge role in helping take the ball away.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They start on the ground here. Tracy. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second.
19, 18. Cup 19. Cup 19. Mustang 19.
They're going to try and throw it here. Find Slayton on the slant. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
A handoff to Tracy. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Quincy O'Reilly up to make that stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
18, Pioneer. Go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Lions. 19 Titans, 19 Panther 11, Panther 11.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. He completes it in traffic. And it doesn't give much, up to maybe their own 40. Making a stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Saints into the dime for this 3rd down.
Bronco 80.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
I don't know what it is, Kate, but I love 3rd down runs. I really do. I know the receivers don't always like it because money down, they want the ball. But a 3rd down run for a 1st down can be so demoralizing to that defense.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Go, Reed, go. Ready.
He's going to throw this one. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
Tracy. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 44-yard line.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our 1st quarter. The Giants in control so far. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They have 2nd down behind the sticks.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Buffalo 18. Trap 60, trap 60. Go.
He's going to throw it. Caught by Theo Johnson. There he goes, right sideline. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the interception into points. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olson would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
At the 40-yard line.
Only took them one play, Brock, and they have already made it to the 40-yard line.
Ready? Cup 19! Cup 19! 18! Mustang 19!
Throwing from the gun. And Johnson once more. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This kid's down inside the 35-yard line. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Pass the 60! Pass the 60!
First and 10. It's a gift to White. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Another look for him, Brock, and hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
Bronco 80! 7 Pirates! 7 Pirates!
They'll throw on 2nd and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that type of play is so doggone impressive, not just because it saves a touchdown. He had timed that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or letting him establish possession for the score.
Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Throw right side, cut by Olave. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Pass the 60!
4th down, pass coming. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Go!
Here's Tracy on 1st down. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Stopped on that play by Danny Stutzman.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6. So now it is 2nd and 4.
Go! 18, Pioneer! 79 Broncos!
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Okay,
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
let's go now. 60 by 6. Panther 11. Panther 11. Big Lion.
Looking in the air here. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. I'll throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
As offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready, right?
3rd and long for him here. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
70 line.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. All down there by Deion Walker.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Bronco 80.
Pass play coming here. Gets this to Johnson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6.
Here we go. Strike. Cowboy 80. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To the air on 3rd and long. He has the first over the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants boat racing them to the halftime locker room. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants push their lead to 18. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. Shaheed now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10.
Back. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Ooh, that one's nearly intercepted. The defense read that one perfectly. A poor choice to make that throw. 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Almost a very quick drive, but the drop pick gives him new life. This is 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves. Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Gets it quickly to Palmer. And he has this to the opposing 35. The Saints calling for a timeout, so they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down, play action. He's caught along the left sideline. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense getting set. Here's first and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
Come on, set. Hawk, let go.
Working inside the red zone. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints chop some of the lead off before the half.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Turn his TV off, 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 turn his TV off.
So the Saints offense staying on the field. They're going for two.
The Saints will line up for the
18
two-point
Cardinal,
conversion.
18 Cardinal. Buffalo 18. 79 Broncos. 18 Pioneer. Ready?
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he has it in the end zone for two, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. Oh, it's a favorite of NFL teams and armchair quarterbacks alike, partner. The quick slant. It is so tough to defend that close to the goal line, and this time it works for two.
It sure is. It's one of those plays that I think Bart Starr was running in the 60s, that slant route.
Whoa.
When you incorporate it with the threat of a fade as well, that's when it becomes so effective. But you get inside that DB, you show the quarterback your numbers, and it's almost automatic for a two-point conversion.
30-yard line.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
19.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Reed now to kick this one away. Slayton with a return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. No questioning on that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on first down.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Cowboy 80.
They work against the blitz. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Saints get to it. And this return will reach the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that bumper return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
18, Rodley, 18, Stephanie. Broncos, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Come 19, come 19. Ready.
Airing it out to start this drive. Connecting on the slant. And he's tackled for a short gain. That play made by their rookie from Michigan State.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Let's go. Let's go.
They'll go left side with Tracy. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Motioning left is their running back. From the gun on 3rd down. This one's to Slayton, left side. And this spot is going to be close, but he does not have that first. They're going to face 4th and short.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
The Giants ready to punt, and they're going to send out the lefty, Jamie Gillen, for the kick. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And no chance at a return. He wisely angled it for the sideline and got it down to the 12 before going out. Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Panther 11, Panther 11. Let's go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Hits him on the out route. Has room down the left sideline. Chris Olave. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead on the first play of the drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
The score is Saints 25, Giants 21.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Bronx. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake. Caught by his back. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18.
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Hey, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, the casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now off the play action. And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends him backwards ahead of third down.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, here he is making yet another huge impact play.
Let's see what they went with on third down.
Here we go, here we go. Packers 60, Packers 60. 18, Pioneer.
Dropping back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And it can't hurt you with the return if you just kick it out of bounds, right? So this one flies out right around the 15-yard line.
Ready, ready.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10.
Check, Panther. Check, ready. Bronco 80.
Drive starts with a carry by White. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready.
They're throwing it. Short pass brought in. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Let's go, go.
White trying this straight ahead. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Audio Karake making that stop.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Get it. 70.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Fits it through the middle. And they'll stop him here before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the gun, a run for White. They're able to haul him down, and that's going to wrap up this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books from this one. The Saints have it with a lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry it through. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Rig. 79 Broncos. Ready.
Back to throw. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Up the middle, here goes White. And all he can get is 1 yard, ran that right into the defensive front.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 28-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Come on, come on. Hey, Cowboys, trap 60, trap 60.
Back to throw now. He's got it near the 8. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
The Giants using their first time out. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Out of the pistol, here's White. Oh, he lost the football. And it's picked out by the Giants. And he's out the clear. The 50. 30. Into the red zone. And New York is making a house call. Touchdown. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead.
Well, if this winds up holding as your game winner, and I almost hope it does. I don't know if I should say that. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it. But I just love what it illustrates. The want-to from this defense to go and finish. Anytime, anywhere, anyone. You don't...
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. So the review saves them a turnover. He was, in fact, already down when the ball came free.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 18 Rattler, 8-6. Ready.
They're going play action. Rolling out to his left. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. They did it! He made the interception! Picked off by Tyler Newman. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Warriors 70, 19 Lions.
They'll throw to start the drive. On the slant, complete to Johnson. And he'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
24-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcat. Turn for 80. Dragon 60. Go check. Go check.
Off the play fake. He'll throw. He put everything he had into this one. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
This is Tracy. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Check that. 60 Eagles. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready?
Now looking to throw. Quick slant caught by Neighbors. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First down. First and goal, Giants.
Tracy will not challenge for the end zone. He loses a bunch here. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Now from the 6 after that last play. Here's 2nd and goal.
Come on. Set. Cowboy 80.
They look to throw it. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play's going to force 3rd and goal. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, then let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Ready? Go.
To throw. He's got it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants jump in front late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants push their lead to 3. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. This will end up as a touchback.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Saints enjoying some good field position to start this drive off. 1st and 10 coming up.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 79 Broncos.
Here he is to throw. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
Now to throw. Someone got a piece of that downfield throw, but it is caught anyway. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints have taken the lead late. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. Puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Giants 28.
Reed now to kick this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Ready. 19 Lions.
Back to throw. The throw left side finds Johnson. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
You know, they really love that Dre because he's one of those guys that count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
All set to go now from the 35.
60 Bobcats. 60.
They'll work against the blitz. Looking slant route, complete. This is going to be down to, it looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Giants.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Let's go now. 1970 Timberwolves. Ready.
Running this with Tracy. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on. First down play. So a stoppage following the play. Tyrone Tracy in some pain. He's going to get some assistance now. Hope it is for something minor. Clock inside of 50 seconds now. 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Cub 19. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find his tight end. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Okay, ready?
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 Lions. Ready?
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Giants first down.
And the spike stops the clock. 29 seconds left. Ball on the 16. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther 11, Panther Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Warrior 70. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
7 Pirates. 60 Eagles, 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Lean back motions right.
Go.
Throwing now. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Saints make the play that should win them this game.
The Saints take over.
Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being 3rd down in the red zone.